Hello. I'm just setting things up. A very good evening to everyone. I hope you had a wonderful Wednesday. And I was debating what to do. Either Star Citizen's new patch, which has literally been released just a few hours ago, or Icarus. Guess what? Icarus won. And I'm not going to say the new patch doesn't look interesting, just that it's really literally just being released. And the last time I went into a just released patch was not a success. Let's put it that way. That wasn't fun. So I figured we'd go to Icarus, and as for the stream title, "Don't Come Between a Man and His Smoker," where does that come from? You'll have to wait and see. Maybe I don't have one yet in game, and maybe I want to make one. As soon as everything loads up, that is. So I added a bot, Sari bot, which should hopefully keep some of the viewer sale spam away, but we'll see. It's on probation, and judging from the sound, I think we are nearly loaded in. At least I hope so. Yeah, there we are. Did I pick the correct character? Yeah, I did. That's good. Okay, the base has changed a little bit since the last time I was on. But essentially the beds that were downstairs have been moved upstairs, and the floor here are now bricks instead of instead of this stone. Not done yet, as you can see. And here we have a big cross made of bricks because I didn't have enough bricks yet. Because you actually have to collect these, and it takes a while to make them. Before I made bricks, I should actually enable more of these forests. Yep, there we go. And those in a minute. It's now with what's a nice company to turn stuff into salting table, all kinds of stuff, and a small balcony because the whatchamacallit, I can't think of the word. The smoker, man, brain fart there. The smoker needs to hide, so I'm sure some outside is very easy to reach. And that's a nice view. So the outside, inside is here, and there are also a couple of cleaners now. There's the what's that like? It's not a composter, but yeah, it's a composter. This basically turns crap into fuel. So been using that to make sure that everything has fuel, and probably a bit make sure well. Thing, because it does have its prerequisites. It needs a few things to make fuel, unlike the higher tier. Here you need tree sap as well, so we'll make some of that. I wanted to skip this step, but then I realized how hard it was to get certain what you call it, certain resources without being at this level. So yeah, I had to add some. I had to add the miners. I made a nice cup of coffee, so once in a while you might hear me take a little pause and drink something. But yeah, I like my coffee. Okay, this is nearly done. We're gonna dump that into the composter. Does this also? Yeah, it's kind of funny. This is also called a composter, but that's for trash, for fertilizer, and this is for fuel. So we put this in, and it immediately starts to work to fill these cans, basically with partially tree sap and partially spoiled meat, which is the only reason I was keeping all the spoiled meat. And we also, and that's also to be future-proof, I put some crop plots outside and here, and for this we still need to make the rest of the greenhouse. But this is also used for making fuel. So I think, yeah, we need to go and get some seeds. I thought I heard something growl. I don't know. I don't know. Nothing seems to be there. Alright. So, to make seeds, you can use an attachment on your sickle that you always get seeds. I'm not that advanced yet. So instead, I'm going to push one of those in there. And that should make seeds. So every, let's see, every 25 fiber you get 1 seed. So this should be 8 seeds. Plus 3 is 11. And how many crop plots did I have? 12, I think. Yeah, 12. I need 1 more seed, so let's get another 25. So there we go. That should give exactly 12 seeds, so I can put new plants on there. Why am I putting new plants on there? After you harvest them a couple of times, they give less and less, and they take longer to grow. And at a certain point, they don't grow at all. So, yeah, that's why. All right, it is evening in the game, so we're going to make it morning. So we'll lie down for a sec. There we go. Morning. Turn that off. Oh yes, and I want to hang up. I have a bow, which I can't prepare right now, that I would like to hang up there. So let's see if it's in here. No, that's not it. In here, that's completely empty. Wonder where I put it. I hope I didn't chuck it. That would be very me. Let's see, it's not there. Oh, I think I know where it may be. It might be in here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, for one of the first operations here, you found a sandworm bow. It's actually quite a decent bow. The only thing is you need sandworm scales to fix it, and I don't have those. So we're going to put this on here, which means, let me turn on the light, and you can see a little bit better, which means I can actually still at least see it and enjoy it. So that's something. There, close the door. Now what was I doing? Yes. You here. So they're all. That's good. So I'm gonna go and change the fuel miners. Then we will have a look what a smoker. So smoker, which needs 20 on. iron, 10 copper, that's not that bad. 15 concrete and 50. We might. So we add the iron. It's 10 of those. Put in here. Yep. It said charcoal. And well, so there we go. And speaker is acting up again. So let me just fix that. And is that the smoker? No, that's the biofuel composter. We can make another one. Let's see. Smoker. There we craft. Done. So we have a smoker. We just do we share anymore? I think so. They have to be to make charcoal. I think a pot bell will be what's charcoal. I have to put it in here. And let's see what looks good. I like it like that. That's good. And then we can make smoked meat. And it does only take charcoal as fuel. So that's pretty cool. I like it because it's right next to the kitchen. So you just have to walk out and you can use it. Really good. Alright, so another thing we just did, we made some floors, so let's have a look. Those are stone, I don't want those. Here. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I made brick floors. Okay, well, first thing is upstairs. There are 3 spots here that haven't been done yet, so I am not taking those out. I'm actually just going to upgrade it to stone brick. Then you just right click. And it looks messy, but it's basically upgraded. So this is now one uniform floor, which you can also see if you go downstairs. You can look at the ceiling, that's all one color now, where at first it wasn't. How many have I got left? 10. So those need 4 each. I could do that, or I could do this. This is 3 by 3, so I can do the whole room. I think I'll do the whole room. I like that. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Okay. Let's repair first. This one's damaged. Not anymore. Okay, and let's do the balcony as well. There we go. Oh, that looks so much better. And the balcony looks a lot better too. Yeah, I like it. I think that was worth the time to gather all the stone and stuff. So slowly, yeah, and I still need to work on lights as well. I just realized that there's no lights. Let's start with, yeah, what shall we start with? Let's first put all that junk in here. So we don't need those right now. I am not breaking them because they can be used for bridging gaps in the lava in tunnels. So yeah, we can still use those. This I think looks awesome. So upstairs I had already put them in. Now the downstairs does them too. And the little balcony with the smoker has it as well. I think the good thing to do now, well, first would be wait till the storm's gone. But apart from that, let's get some fuel cans. And then we're gonna do a small run to see what our miners have dug up. Okay, that's pretty good still. And I'm gonna check a cave if there happens to be exotics, because that's always nice. So, as for the resources, the hardest thing right now is titanium. Mainly because I don't have a miner on titanium yet. So that would be something to look at in a minute. If I can find a titanium spot. And what else? Yeah, I think that's the main thing really. So this is all done for now. Let's go. Let's first get some water into this. There. And I'm going to take the raptor. And then water to work. That's all. Let me just take a new water skin. There we go. That's it. Okay, I was kind of done the buggy as bugs do. And my legendary flamethrower from orbit. So it's very speed. Here we'll pick up some one down here. And that's on platinum. And it's still running, so that's good. So we'll put a new fuel pan in, take the ore out, and just let it run. It's oxide, which is also nice to have for various reasons. And that's here. So here's the oxygen. That looks like it's standing still. Yeah, we got it all filled up. So we'll put a new fuel can in, take all, and then it will start running again. And then there's a third one, but first we're gonna make sure this horse doesn't bother us. There. And there's a third one. The Dreadwing, no. And that's in here. I actually took the entire stone cap off because I wanted to use the stone. So let's get my mount in a little bit. Like this. There. Get the gun out because this one is occupied. There's one. There we go. That's two. That's more. There's more up here as well, I think. Where are you? I hear you. There. It's quiet up there. Oh, there you are. He got me, little shit. I think there's one more up here. I'm not entirely sure. Yep, there you go. Yeah, good night. That's it. Alright, now. The mine is here. It's not damaged, right? No. Okay, so we can have a look at this one. We'll get the silicon out. Put a new fuel can in. Take the used one. That's already it, really. Once you've got miners, certain stuff becomes so much easier. Okay, we'll go back to base. So, but these were also, unfortunately, the three most useful points here. But all in all, I can't complain. This is already excellent to have that so close to my my home. And I see a lot of those little drag things, so let's get rid of those. And that, you see those little red beady eyes in the distance, you know what's coming. Because they're just deciding when they want to try to eat you. Come on, piggy. Well, and he turns evil too, so sorry, but you and your little offspring are also going to be toast. Okay, normally I would harvest this, but I really just don't feel like it right now. Well, actually, we have a smoker. Let's harvest, because we can make smoke stuff. But now I don't want to carry him, I want to cut him up. Just realized we have a smoker and we have honey, so we can actually make some good stuff. Follow me, please. Let's see, where was more? Another one? There we go. Turn you into bacon as well. And I think I hear... You hear friends? Oh, I don't. Thought I did. Could be me. Oh no. Yeah. Alright. No, not a key yet. Live. Come here, Dreadwing. Nothing? What a shame. I was into for some fun. Alright. Let's go home. Oh, pork. Another one. Thank you for your contribution. My speaker, because that still has that weird thing that decides it wants to. My computer is talking to it via the USB. I don't know how to do that yet, but I'll figure it out one day once it bothers me enough. Let's get off. Let's put you on. Lie down. Put you on defensive. I had him on passive for the reason that I into cave with in it. And I was trying to avoid to turn this thing into a fried chicken, because I do like fried chicken, but not if it's my own chicken. Okay, so the smoker. Let's get some honey, because I think the bacon you can do with honey. So let's try that. Smoker, hello. What's this? Fried white meat, honey smoked bacon. Go for it. There we go. And oh, that actually takes that much. Incredible. Let's get more honey. In here, it was. There you see, just always, if at all possible, hang on to all resources, because you will otherwise regret it. Alright, so that's it. That's the whole, that's actually going to take quite a while. I'm not going to sit around and wait for that. I am going to put the rest of the honey in there. We have raw white meat. Make it into dried white meat. So what's the difference there? That's actually pretty decent. How long does that stay good? So this will take 16 minutes, and this will last 6. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. I think it's also about time we make a freezer. The raw meat can go in there. Turn that into spoiled meat. And the spoiled meat goes in here. So. And the 3 cans. See, there we go. Now, the little machine will work to fill those cans again. That's a good thing. And we have some more oxide. And I'll be honest, I don't remember why I needed it, because it's mainly used for oxygen, but it's also used in some recipes. We can actually have a look if we just open the field guide. Then we can see what, yeah, that was it. It's used for organic resin. That's why I wanted to have some spares. So this is what you all use oxide for. So it's actually quite cool if you find something in the game. Hang on, wrong button. If you find something in the game, like for instance, this, you have no idea what it's good for. Open it in the field guide, and you can see what it's good for. So you actually use it to make certain things. So even a poison sac has its use. We can look at this stuff, for instance, super cooled ice. What is it good for? You can make 3 things out of it. Dribbler bait, frost conversion attachment, and a cold steel ingot. What does a frost conversion attachment do? That's for a laser sidearm. But essentially, this counts for everything. If there is anything in the game, you don't know what it does, what you can make with it. You know, it could even be a gold ingot. And you can see exactly what they're used for. Advanced gold attachment, aquarium, all kinds, paintings, beds. Yeah, you need to have a certain, what you call that? DLC for that, which I don't, but if I got it, I would be able to make these beds with the gold. Yeah, it's good to have. And this is where you can melt the ore into gold, and that's with the concrete furnace and the electric furnace. Right now, I only have the concrete furnace for the simple reason I haven't built it. We can put the platinum there. Or platinum. And I may consider to make maybe an electric. Because the pot. What would be more handy? An electric furnace? Or that's a tough one. It's also very make stuff like this. Keep it here. Because you can already salt stuff, and that will make it last longer. Like for instance, I could take this raw white meat, salted. Now it's salted, which actually means that go here. Take another 12 minutes, so we can say let's make these into the right white meat, and it won't rot before that time. So that's good. I'm thinking freezer. A deep freeze. Need for a deep freeze. Deep. So that's this one. We need aluminum. That's not that difficult. Platinum. We've got that. We need to make some carbon fiber. And we need to make some electronics. Let's first start with the carbon fiber. So, yeah, I can turn that light off. It's light enough now. So that's an electrical light, which is nice because I can just recharge it and be done with it, instead of having to make a new one like the torches. There we go. When I said carbon fiber, right? That we make that in here. So we need for that organic resin, silica, aluminum, and epoxy. So let's do that. Let's first make some more epoxy with bones. I don't know if there is any bones left here that I can grind up. Don't think so. How about there? No bones? No bones. There is some carbon fiber. I do already have some. That's good. We don't have to make that much. Do I have bones in here? Yes. We already have some bones, so that's good. I think that's the only place I have bones. Or maybe in here. No. How about there? No, that's empty. I should have known that. How's the fuel doing? Oh, that's going pretty okay. Working on this one now. Might not fill it with what's left here, but that's okay. So essentially it's a trade. I make fuel, the machine gets ore. And the more advanced you become in the game, the better your trades become, because you'll be trading for other stuff and quicker stuff, and you know, so it does make a difference. So grind up some bones, make bone dust out of that. I think they call it crushed bone here. And with the bone dust we make epoxy, which is basically glue. So, yeah, man, I felt like coffee. That's good. Good coffee. Oh, my nose is a bit clogged. Ah, that'll go well. It'll be okay. Is it nearly done? It is nearly done. So, make epoxy. 25. That's a good start. Then, what what do we need? Aluminum and silica. So let's just put a whole stack of silica in there. And then we need aluminum. Keep that in there. Aluminum I have still some, I think. Otherwise, I'll just melt some ore. Here we have 2 stacks of aluminum. We'll put those in. So, aluminum, and then what? Organic resin, and that's it. Organic resin you make with wood and oxide, so we need wood. I'm not sure I have a lot of wood. We might have to go get that. This is only 18, so that's not that much. The other one is refined wood. That's refined wood, so that won't be good enough either. Hey, I did see some bones here. Take that with. Alright, so we need to cut down a tree. So we first need to grab some oxide, which is not in here. Oh wait, hang on. That's always good to have. And okay, next one. There's one more. We'll grab a stack of oxide. Oh, good, maybe get 2. We're gonna put all that in here. Actually make some more of this. There. Alright, so oxide goes in there. And then it's tree cutting duty. I'm just gonna go on foot for one. I am hungry. Let's do something about that. Okay, so I'm eating 4 different kinds of foods because I get 4 different kinds of buffs for that. The maximum you can get is 5 different kinds of buffs, but I need to build something for that, which I haven't done yet. Okay, for some reason that tree is bugged down. I can burn it down. Let's try that. Here, won't but that is truly bugged. Just such an alley game. Hey. Oh, you. So I have different kind of ammo. Big bullets, basically. Knife. It was a beehive. There. Let's get the axe out. This tree sound looks good. Well, you did see why I like the flamethrower now, because that really took care of the bees there. Alright, 300 wood should be plenty for what we need. So we go back to the mortar and pestle. There. Now we can make organic resin. So we do maximum. Just 100 wood. And let's add this. Can also make a little bit more of that. So let's do that too. And let that run. So this is going to take a little bit. As you can see now, this lights up because we have all the ingredients. And that will be a good start of what we need to make for the smoker. I can have a quick peek here. Not smoker. Deep freeze. What else do I need? I need 15 electronics. Okay. Wrong button. 15 electronics. Electronics is, where is it? There. Copper wire and epoxy. That's good. We were just making that. So we need to get some copper. Oh, how much copper? Oh, I still have some. Let's get that out as well. What did I put in? That's still the platinum. Okay. That's good. Copper wire, so we can just click on craftable, because then we only see the blueprints we can make. Okay, let's do that. I still have some meat I can do something with. How's this going? That's still working on the pork. Let's just, I know what I can do with it. We are actually going to create some more of this. There, and then what's that? Animal bait. I don't need animal bait. But sure. We can also turn, like, the meats that I found are like specialty cuts. And you can actually turn them into regular meat. And that regular meat you can then turn into animal fat. So if you're ever low on animal fat and you only harvested the good meat, you can do it like this. And you know, I use rotten meat for the fuel, so it's not really a big deal. But I don't like to waste stuff, so you know. That's gonna take a minute. I'll be back in a minute. We'll turn that meat into, let's first wait for one stack, and then I can, is it one stack? Yeah, it's more than one stack. Okay, cue that. So then I can go back there in a second. Where was I? You know, I don't remember. I was here. This is done. So, we can make 25. Just make 25. That's fine. Okay. That makes carbon paste. We want carbon fiber. So we actually have to do something with the carbon paste. And we can, of course, go to the field guide. Carbon paste is used for a few things. You know, I didn't even know this. You can make a carbon paste, or you can turn it into carbon. And aquarium is actually full, but we don't have one at the moment. I don't have any fish. You can use these to make paste. And you actually click on the carbon fiber. You can use carbon paste to make carbon fiber in a concrete furnace and an electric furnace. And then you can use it for all this. So it's one of well, quite well used materials, if you think about it. How far is this? That's nearly done. That's good. Which means, let's go have a look at the butcher table. And that's working on that now, so I can say, make me the maximum craft. So that's going to turn all the meat into animal fat. And I can use with some other stuff to make more other crap. You know, you're always busy here. Okay, so we have the carbon fiber. We're going to take that to the forge. Or no, not the forge, the smelter, furnace, whatever you want to call it. Put it in, and it starts to cook it into carbon fiber. That's good. I picked up some bees earlier. We have a beehive. Oh, I still have a queen in there, so that's good. And she's making bees, so that's also good. I'm going to put this queen in here. Put that in there. This basically makes honeycomb, and then turns the honeycomb into beeswax or honey. But honeycomb itself also has uses because it's used for several items. And I actually think I'm going to keep some of it. So the easiest way to do that is just to turn the extractor off, and then it won't split the beeswax and the honey. It will just leave it as honeycomb. So we'll just do that for now, because I do want to make some medications, which you can do here. Medicine bench. Here's all the stuff you can make, and as you can see, you need all kinds of ingredients for it. And once you get further along in the game, you absolutely need this, because this game isn't only about the largest armor you can buy, because actually this is pretty decent armor that I've got on, but it's also about how do you survive. And survival in here usually means make sure you've got the right pills and potions and stuff, because otherwise you will die. Alright, so I'm here, and I said deep freeze. What else do we need? We need some more aluminum ingots. I hope I have some left here, otherwise I'll have to melt some. Yeah, I do have some left. And I see that we do also need some of this. Grab that. So we're back here. Put the aluminum in. And I need to make some electronics. For that, I still need epoxy. Need 15, I think it was. Not that bad. There's worse things to build. So, we take the epoxy. Go here. Just gonna dump the whole stack in here. Electronics, max 12, 13, 14, 15. We need more organic resin for that, which is easy to make because we've got the oxide and we have the wood. So we just go grab 2 more stacks of oxide. And this is why it's nice if you have a miner, because if you have to run out every time, oh yeah, now I need this, oh yeah, now I need that, it becomes a drag, you know? Getting stuff is just not always that fun. You know, if you're hunting for stuff, it's still a little bit more fun, but just looking for rocks, it's not really the most interesting thing you can do. So, we wait for that to be done, then we can make the electronics. So, it's quite a day today. Maybe it's because it's hump day, I don't know. Or because the real streamers are online. That could be too. Which is okay. long as we're having fun, right? That's the most important thing. Just do your thing, have fun, and of course, if anyone drops by, it's very nice. If they don't, well, then I'm just not good enough. All right, so 70 done, 30 to go, and we need to wait for a minute. What did I use leather for again? I can make rope out of it. Is that it? Let's have a look. Well, that's where you can get it. And this is what you make with it. Yeah, leather is very versatile. Ooh, nice. Black Wolf throwing knife. I like those. I think I can. You know, I've never used throwing knives yet in the game. Need to? It's evening. If it gets too dark, we'll take a nap. But for now, we're good. So put that in. We need 15. How much can I make? 16. So that's good. 15. I think it was 15 at least. Unless I didn't. Yeah, 15. Carbon fiber is cooking. We need 20 platinum ingots. That might actually be in here. 20 platinum. We'll get the carbon fiber out as well. There. Put that in. Put that in. We'll just say, what can I all make? And there's the deep freeze. Craft it. Excellent. Now, that deep freeze actually takes up quite a lot of power. 2,500. So, let's have a look. Do we have that space? We do not. So we need another windmill before we hook it up. And we need to find a spot to put it. Let's first put it down so we don't accidentally lose it somewhere. Let's see what would be a good spot. Thinking either the back. Next, no. Two here, no. So it will be this wall then. Let's see. There, put that there. And I think it is getting somewhat dark. So I'm actually gonna go and make it morning. Because there's no point in letting you guys look at a black screen. There. Okay. What's that? Okay, now before I hook up the electrics for this, I need to make another windmill. Oh, that looks pretty decent. Very nice. It's not powered yet, but we will do that. We'll take care of that. A turbine. What do I need for a turbine? Turbine. There we go. Oh boy. I need to make some... oh, I have the carbon fiber. That's a good thing. But I don't have enough aluminum anymore. That's not as bad. Because... No, it's not in here. Let's just take half a stack of this. That's the ore. And we can actually put this in here and then sort. And everything is nicely stored again. So, aluminum only smelts in this furnace or higher. We'll put that in. That will make plenty. And, because I have one of these hobby stoves as well. This is one you can get in the workshop. It's totally perfect when you're starting out, because then you immediately have a furnace. But, as you can see, it only does these 6 things. So it's quite limited in what it can do. Which is not a really big deal, but, you know, it is something to keep in mind. In the meantime, this thing is done. So we'll take the seeds out. And we are going to plant those. So I'm going to get... Oh, it's raining. going to get the last harvest out of this. And it's still quite dark, so I'm going to get my light. Because I can't see it very well, so I'm pretty sure you can't either. Yeah. So let's get the light. That's charged. All the little green things are there, so we'll put that in. Turn it on, and then suddenly we can actually see what we're doing, which is a good thing. Then we take out the one to remove the plant. X, 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 X. Do the same on this side. I know you hardly see them, but trust me, they were there. And then we take the seeds and put fresh plants in, which means they will grow quicker and they will give you more produce. There. All right, and these are also the best crop plots. You can get these from the workshop, and they have all kinds of bonuses. There will be better once I build the glass stuff around here, but I just haven't had the time for that yet. So for now, that will have to do. And the fiber goes straight into here, and that's used for more fuel when needed. And you can see there is still all the fuel tanks are full, so right now it's just extra. It's just a store. Tell me, what was I doing? I was making aluminum or aluminium, depending on what side of the ocean you're from. And that's being cooked. I'll let that go. Yeah, no worries, man. I'm not in a rush. Stay some. And let's go back to the turbine. Turbine. There. I need steel screws. Aluminum being made. Copper wire, gold wire. Need to work on that because I make electronics. So, 8 electronics. What am I short of for that? Copper wire. I'm not surprised. We go back and get some of our copper and low, so I need to go get a copper soon. Go in here, and I will make 40. Yeah, I think 40 grams of this. So 4 is 0. Start. I'll put the other stack in there. Then we go look at the turbine again, which is not craftable yet. That should be okay, I think. Need more gold wire as well. So we'll go get a stack of gold. Game just busy. Always. What you do? Too busy. How's my oxygen and stuff? Oh, we can actually fill that. This machine. Take the output in the meantime. Stuff's expired, so back on. This is what you normally would use the oxide for if you don't have these machines. And the water, yeah, you can drink any water. The only thing is you'll end up with is shits quite often. And we don't like that. The smoker. Let's go to the smoker. That should be done. Yeah, it's done. So, 2 stacks. And smoked will already last longer. But we can make it last even longer. Not by putting it in here. That will make it not last long. but actually salting it. So we use this thing, salt the food, which then doubles the expiry timer. So now these will last 3.3 hours, 2.8 hours. So these last really long. And I think that's the main thing in this game. They thought up a lot of things. You can make your food last longer. You can do all kinds of stuff. Did I get the gold? I did get the gold. So with the gold, I'll go back to the machine. And I'm going to make gold wire. Just do the whole stack. Just click max. There. For the turbine, I needed 8 electronics if I did it. Yeah, I did remember that right. So we go electronics. We can make 13, but we're only going to make 8. Queue them up. So that's going to be made. All right. Yeah, this is good. I need to have a look at the at the electrical wiring, because I have another character on this world, and she actually has the electrical tool. So I might need to make another one just so I don't have to switch the whole time. Okay, so that's there. I needed aluminum, which we just smelted. So that will go in there. And then, can we make a turbine? Yes, we can. So we'll make the wind turbine. Craft it. And I need an electrical tool. Craft that. So that's 1. That's 2. And then I'm going to the roof. So essentially, this turbine is mainly for the deep freezer. So on the roof, there are already 2 of them. Since there have been a few storms, I'm just going to fix them. These things are terrific. They always give power. The only thing is the weather does have an influence, because they do get damaged. Let's see. Would that be okay to put it there? Pretty close. I think that's too close, isn't it? Yeah. That one's slowing down. So that's too close. See, the sections overlap. So I'm actually, this one's in that corner. We're going to put it here in this corner. Make it nice in the middle there. There. Now the areas don't overlap. But it's generating power, but it's going nowhere. So we need to do something about that. I'm just going to put that into place with the sickle for a second. Use the electrical tool. Click on this. And we get this nice electrical wire. And can I put it right in the middle here? Yeah, that looks good. Middle, about... That looks about right. And then on to that one. Come on, you can make that. Can't you? Can I just say from here? Oh, it doesn't want to do that, because that's one connection. Alright, no problem. We'll go from that one. We can't get all the way. So just do it. And hook it. Really, I'm gonna hook there to there. That's right. All right. So now the power line's in, and steps. We should be able to see. Oh, something is fighting my base. So I'm going to take care of that. Something desperately wants to say hello. And I would like that to be in one piece, so turn the light off. What is it? Oh, it's one of those things. There. Won't be doing that again. He's actually on fire. Quick of him. Because God. Is that it? See no further risk. Alright. Okay. Guess it was just... Nope, there's another one. You see the beady red eyes there. And a pig. Oh, and there's another one. And another one. Those poor guys all want to be steak. I really like that rifle. Which reminds me, I need to make a repair station so I can fix my rifle, because it will wear out. Like my knife is nearly worn out. Sometimes this game is really brutal. Where's the other one? I shot another one. There it is. No, that's a stone. Where's the last one? Oh, there. There it is. Like I said, if you see one, there's more. In this case, there were 4. And we have a lot. Are we overloaded? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Is there anything I don't want from this? Yeah, let's get rid of you. Then we can take all. And take care of this. There. Let's get out of here. We're actually overloaded. More? Oh, a Dreadwing. Let's help that one. Oh, shame. He wasn't close enough. I love this flamethrower. Come on down, buddy. Come to daddy. You don't want to, huh? Yeah, I think I'm not really the most animal-friendly person. Okay, but the good news. We can now hook up this thing. So we'll take the power. As you can see, I don't have any visible power lines. I'd like to keep it that way. That is why I actually built a basement. And then we can go, let's see. I'll put it in low so that you can't see it upstairs. And then we hook it up to there. And now that thing should have power. So let's have a look. Come on, climb out. Why aren't you climbing out? Is that because I'm holding the tool? There we go. Alright, close that. Let's look at the power use. Yeah, we're good. So, supply 5,000, demand 3,500. So, we have a working freezer. Which means I can put all the raw meat in there and it won't spoil. That is really good. That makes me quite happy. As you can see, it also generates ice, which also has its uses. There. That's what you can all use it for. It's not that much, but you can use it for stuff. So, what's this actually? Frozen banana. That's funny. So we can make water, cool water, filtered water. Can make ice, building pieces, and kiwi fruit sorbet. Anyway, generally ice is trash though, but it is nice to have some places to put it. And actually, the stuff, I have more food on me now than I need, so we can put in the 4 buffs there. I am to put the electrical tool away as well. Put them here. It maybe, yeah, that's the way to get out. Excellent. Put leather in. Put the bone. Okay, well, I don't mind. So, we actually achieved something here. Because I have a working freezer, which means a lot of food won't be spoiled. Their smoker has been built, so I'm happy with that. We have more power, which is also nice. Let me my lamp. I have a flashlight as well, which in case the lamp only has a certain range and try to look up. I guess one thing. Yep. And I see station. I already made that earlier, to be sure. This and stone as well. I think that's still in. Yep. Now we should be able to make the repair. Yep. Built that. This is real. Saw the bird fly by. This is really needed. So we will put this. Have a nice spot for it here. Deploy. There. That also needs power. So I need to get the. Is that one of those dreadwings? Or no, that's not a dreadwing. We'll need to get the power tool again. Well, electricity tool, it's not a power tool. Okay. 7. And we'll hook this up. Close. We will hook this up as well. So back into the basement. And that comes out here. So put it in low. And where's the button? There it is. Hook it up. So normally you'd see all these wires and pipes upstairs. And I'm really sorry, but that just makes me, how should I say it? Makes me go nuts. So I just can't have that. I hate it when you see all the pipes. Here I can't really help it because I need to hook stuff up to this. And as you can see, the power we've got is really just adequate. So I'm actually considering making other stuff. Thing is, this takes a lot of power, but you can also just turn it off when you don't use it. To fix my rifle, I will need to do something, which means I need to buy some repair kits. Repair kits cost Ren, or Renown. And what I actually can do, I can trade in exotics for Ren. So we're going to go first deliver some exotics, because I still have this thing here, the cargo pod. And eventually we will have a station for that as well, so we can always get that thing in the base. So 53 exotics going up. That's good. And there it goes. You still see it? Oh, there it goes. Look, I always love the way that looks. Close that. Then we go to this thing here. This is a orbital exchange interface. And we will request equipment. And this is my junk that I have in orbit. As you can see, some things are damaged because I didn't fix them yet. And that's my legendary maul. Which I may bring down as well. It's a lovely weapon. It crushes anything. We have the workshop. Oh, actually, go back. These are all the animals I have upstairs. We have a pig upstairs, and what's this? A wolf, another raptor, a mammoth, some more bisons, and a horse. But for now, those are fine upstairs. Leave them there. Workshop. Here you can buy gear that you can't normally get. As you can see, I don't have a lot of Ren. I do have some exotics, so I'm going to sell some exotics. I'm actually going to sell 45. There. Okay, so now I have a little bit more Ren. This is all manageable. And I will go. I need to look because I'm not quite sure anymore where it was. These are all tablets and meals. These are excellent vaccines that you can use. There are boosters. There's all kinds of stuff you can get. But that's not what I need. I think it's in gadgets. There we go. These are all the gadgets. Canteen I'm using. But also a repair kit bundle, which costs 50 Ren. And you get 5 repair kits. So I'm going to buy one. Yeah. That's now in my inventory. Right there. I'm going to put it in the dropship. Request it. And now there should be another. There it is. Ooh, that's mighty close to my base. It's gonna cause some damage when it. To the. Here. This whole cost. Yeah. Which is good because I also have a pick that I want. So close. There. Okay, so normal items that you build, you repair with like steel, metal, whatever. But workshop items, you repair with these. So we open the, just put the, and then I'm actually going to do the rifle. Have steel in here? No, because I do want to do my knife. I think I have some steel in here. There we go, steel. And I'm going to repair my pickaxe because that's also nearly dead. So now we can say repair equipment. It will repair the knife and the pickaxe. It will not repair the sickle. because we don't have any iron in here, we can actually put a stack of iron in here as well. So iron. So we will put the iron and the steel in here. Now if I say repair equipment, it will repair all three. Okay. So these are all fixed. Excellent. It didn't do the axe because it doesn't have enough damage yet. Which is good because I don't want to waste resources. Now I just need to find my workshop pick. And I don't quite remember where I left it. Very handy. I think it's in that cabinet. No, it's not. Is it there? No. Oh, wait, hang on. I think I know. It's probably in here. Yeah, there we go. There's the workshop pickaxe. And there's also a workshop sickle. But I'm not going to bother with that right now because it's not that great. It's just a basic sickle. Repair workshop. It will try to do, no, I only want the pickaxe, so I can just say repair. Uses one of the kits. We'll exchange it with this pickaxe. And I'm going to turn it off because I don't need it right now. I'm going to leave that pickaxe in here. Actually, no, I'm not going to leave it in there. I'm going to leave it in the forge, which is outside. Here. Like, there's also levels in this. That's why I also have one of these outside. Because the anvil is very handy, but it only makes certain items. Like here, if you look at that, this is what the anvil can make. Which is already quite a lot, but this is what it makes. And if you go to this one, the list is somewhat longer. You can make a lot more with it. But, yeah, of course, higher level needs more resources to build. There's another level up from this, but I haven't used it yet because I didn't need it yet. Why is this pickaxe good? It gives you frozen ore as well, which is basically a lottery, so you get extra stuff, and yeah, could be anything. Alright, so that's done. That looks good. I think I know what I'm going to do. We're actually going to go on a small expedition. We're going to take some of this. We're going to take some of these. I should probably bring some pillars as well. Nah. Or though. Yeah, we'll make some pillars. I need them anyway. So take a stack of this. Go here. What do I need still? Wood. Where did I leave my wood? I think I put it in here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. I think I need to bring a little bit less than what I've got because it looks like we're overloaded. So we'll make some pillars. Craft. I'm going to split this. Put those back in here. Yeah. I don't need to bring the stones. I don't need to bring that leather. Put the cured leather. Where should I leave that? I'll leave it in here. Alright, so 12 pillars, which I can always use for other stuff too. Split that in half. Still overloaded. Let's bring 4 of these instead. Yep, now we're good. Okay. In business. Small We're gonna take our friend here. I think you passive with, and you see nice. What level are you? 4. This, do we have more resistance? The resist. So I could max this. It's more to go, so we can max. Or go for the. One. Give him a little bit more resistance. Oh, and you need to eat. And you need water. Okay. Right, well, I'm not facilities yet to produce the food. That will come. That's something for later. We're actually going to go in here. I have food. I have repaired my gear. I have ammo. I have a lamp. And we have this. So these are trail beacons. I actually learned this from a different streamer, which allow you to plot a route so you can easily get somewhere else. And where am I going today? Not here. This is fine like this. I actually want to way, I think. Oh yeah, and the trail beacons actually give off light, so you see there's the next one. Is there anything here that I still need to mine? Let's have a look. Turn the light off here. Let's see, there are some rocks there. So this is kind of hot. Lava. I know it's the obvious thing is that it is kind of hot, but like there, that's titanium. And I like titanium. So keep the light on, but it's harder to reach because of the lava. But what can we do with that? That is why I brought these. So I can actually make a bridge. Let's see, like so. Yeah, that's a start. Let's get rid of this iron here. Okay. And there's more aluminum. I think I was wrong. It's not. Oh, it's there. Hang on. Oh, that's also iron. Ah, silly me. I was wrong. It looked like it was, platinum, but it's not. Okay, let's make this a nice, bridge. Let's see. Actually do it like this. This, so we can just walk there. And I've got loads of those anyway, so that's good. And I'm going to leave these in because you can actually use the machine to regenerate the nodes. And I don't feel like doing it again then. So this is nice. I like it. Let's get that node as well as we can reach it. Maybe not like that. put our temporary ramp up. Let's see. That should work. Okay. In this armor, I would probably survive a dip into the lava, but I don't really feel like trying it. Alright, so this is mined out. Now you know why I brought the stone. Let's get these out. Get that one out, if I can reach it. Yep. Get that one out. There, we'll leave these. A little bridge. Okay. What? It's not. Right, so I'd put that. We got to show you. I'd get the ore, so run, and then it will turn into different ore, which we can also melt for other resources. But that is blood. That is titanium, definitely. Let's see if I can reach that. You stay. Let's have a look. There. Absolutely titanium. The hardest things to I think it is, it's not. Aluminum out with. Follow trail. Yes, some it point correct. Didn't reach that I see last time. Let's not leave a half destroyed node. So we'll just put a, let's see, one, come on, about there. Put another one on there, like that. That's platinum. Okay. Yeah, and these are aluminum ramps. I purposely bring those because they're very light. The only thing is with the aluminum ramps, they, in normal weather, they deteriorate, and with the heat here, if you place them too close to the lava, they will actually also not survive that. Okay, so we go on. Do I want the gold? Not today. I'm already overloaded with what I collected. That's fine. So, the first foray into a different biome. Okay, so we're here. Oh, sorry. We're here. I think it would be a good idea to make a ramp down here somewhere so we can explore this. Or make a ramp down here and explore that. But I think we'll start with this side. Let's see, there's a boss here, but we're not going to fight him today. I see my guy is hungry, so we go through the row of foods to have a buff. And I think I'm actually going to offload some of my junk onto him so that I'm not overloaded. There, that's good. So now I only have the ramps and the building materials. Let's have a look. I want to build something going down here. Let's have a look if we can. Turn the light off. Don't need that. So I'm going to use the stone ramps. I think I'll probably have to do that from down below. Well, I will need to... Oh, can't see that very well. Like this. Yeah. Then add the ceiling. That. Oh, that's excellent. Now we can hopefully build further down. Or do we need to? That's not good yet. There. Yep. Bring me all the way up. That's good. Bring me all the way down. Oh, it's evening. Didn't even realize that. Let's see. I think I can get back up there. What's this? A redback. A dead redback. Let's harvest him. Lava. I don't know. Oh, you got stones from that. We can go. Not, but we. Oh, I'm actually going to beg before that. Ooh, that was nice. I just saw the spectacle. These in a row. There. What? So. Every bot was a good idea. missed a titanium node. Okay. A small foray into the, yeah, what is it, lava lands? Call it La La Lands? I don't know. There we go. But, I like that Seribot. Very good. Okay, it's morning. Let's turn the light off and recharge it. Where is it? Here. There. I'm gonna put some of that stuff I brought in here. That. And that can go in there. We have some sulfur from something. Probably something we killed. I don't know. Don't remember. But we actually have a lot more because we did fill this guy up. There we go. I still have some cave sickness. And I have a wound that needs to be healed. I have a cut. So we can do this. Now the wound at least is gone. That's a good start. And I'm going to put the frozen ore in here because it will do that. Frozen. There. So that will melt and turn into other stuff. And which is nice because it's really hard to get the this super cool dice, and with this pickaxe you get it. And this is nice. Sulfur, coal is always nice. Silica is nice. I don't really care about the aluminum, but hey, it is something. And the rest will go in here. So the iron, titanium, platinum, not the aluminum. Put that in the closet. The main reason I keep the aluminum as ore is that a stack of ore counts to 100, and this will turn into 5 stacks of aluminum. So yeah, there is a good reason for it. I actually did think about this. Okay, sulfur can go in here. I see I still have some gold ore, which is fine. We have some raw meat. I'm going to put that in the freezer. Freezer, there. And you can see that the ice has grown to a nice stack already. But that's fine. We can always chuck that out. And let's see. What else? I think soon I will have to build some more storage. Noxious crust I can't deal with yet. Maybe I should actually start with that now. Noxious crust, because I do have a pickaxe that does really well. I got disconnected from chat for a second. And you know what? It's been nearly 2 hours. I would like something to drink. So give me a second. I will be right back with a Coke. Okay. I'm back. It's still nice. We will be going on for a little, but I did need to hydrate it. That's so. This is defrosting. Okay, cool. Do I want to change score? I want the obsidian as is. Always turn that obsidian later. And where do I keep that? In here. Actually, making the machine for the biofuel cleaning, it's not a bad idea. What do I need? I think it's called a cleanser. Yeah, there it is. So we have two options. We can do this, but I need composites for that. I can't make those yet. Or this. We can definitely do this. Yeah, we can absolutely do this. Let's make this. So I need 25 steel. I don't have that right now. But I do have some iron, which I harvested, and some here. So that should be okay. Oh, yeah. So we'll make this into steel. For that, we need some coal. Coal. Go to this. Please make a steel bloom. And the steel bloom will be turned into steel. And get that out. Get that out. Get that out. Okay, that's filled up again. So this is good. That's scoria. Scoria is fine. That can stay in there. Alright. Let's see. Add all the stacks. There's nothing there. Here, add all the stacks. Excellent. Sort. We have some more resources again. And in the meantime, I'm building or working on the biofuel cleanser, which I don't know where to put yet. As soon as I can make the can I make concrete in here? No, I need the electrical one for that. So we still need this. I think the biofuel cleanser isn't that big, so maybe I can just put it here or here. Trying to keep all the machinery mostly in there. I don't know yet what to do with these rooms, but I'm sure I'll figure out something. There we go. The light's full. I like the way this looks. That room still needs a new floor. This room needs a new floor. But downstairs is done, I think, mostly. Well, I could leave this like this, actually. It doesn't look that bad. This looks pretty good. Quite happy with how this is starting to look. Having a freezer is really, really nice. Yeah, it's starting to become somewhat of a base, so that's nice. A few things I want to do. I want to upgrade that to an electric furnace. so that I can make composites. And when I can make composites, then we can really start to make stuff, because most of the tier 5 things right here require composites or oil-based products. And also the this is the easiest way to make epoxy, but you need this thing for that, which is a pain in the neck to build, and it needs oil, a lot of it. This is the oil can. This doesn't use oil, does it? No, that uses biofuel. Yeah. So that's okay. Excellent day. Good. Well, as you can see, to build. We still need to build this thing as well. But as you can see, 30 composites. So that would mean I need to build the electric furnace for that, which is in here somewhere. Yeah, I really don't know. It's in there somewhere. But first, going to make the bio cleanser. Then I need to get my workshop pickaxe, or maybe I can get another one. It all depends. Let's have a look at this board one. Let's see. So request equipment, workshop, access, most is not that, not that one. 200 actually buy this on everything, which means crust what you one you get and one, and that means if you say exotic, to get noxious crust worth for exotics. So yeah, it's absolutely worth it. You know what? Let's sell 10 exotics, and let's get another one of those. He's back. I didn't expect you back anymore, buddy. Let's see. Craft a night pickaxe. Yes. Okay. Then loadout. We have it here, the night pickaxe. Request, yes. So it's coming. Oh, there's a jaguar. Let's take care of the jaguar. Bye, jaguar. I know, I also know that you are busy. You do have other things to do than to just watch your dad play games, So, yeah. The camera flipped like that because it wanted to show me the kill shot. And, yeah, that was it, really. Let's send this thing up. There we go. Okay, so, oh, there's another jaguar. Good night. I need to work on the house as well, I think. Get the bones. So if there's anything you buy from the workshop, get that one. Seriously, because normally when you harvest exotics, you'll get like something like 20 per node. With that pickaxe, you get the 20 plus 20 noxious crust. That 20 noxious crust will turn into 100 exotics. So it's very, very much worth it. And I'm actually going to store this one in here for now. Put that one on my quick bar. And then we're going to work on the machine. Let's see. I needed to make the cleanser. I can only make the biofuel one right now, which is fine. I need steel ingots for that and electronics. Steel ingots I'm working on. So that is in here. There. That will become steel. That one's busy. That one is not. So this one will be used for steel. Oh yeah, no, that's no. Yeah, the problem with steel and this stuff is that together will make a steel too, a different kind of steel. Let me show you. Cold steel. The only good thing is you can only make that in the concrete furnace or the electric furnace. So this one can't do it, which is good because otherwise this one will automatically turn it into the cold steel version, which is good when you need it, but right now I don't need it. 5 banderoonies. What's a banderoony, Nick? And 7 stream streak. That's really good. That means you get extra points. 5,000. Oh. You know, I need to get something. I always thought it was Tucson. I need to get something that you can do with your channel points, because right now I don't. I have nothing. Let's see. But that was part of what I needed. So, let's look again. What else do I need? Epoxy, electronics, copper wire. All right, let's work in sequence. Epoxy. I can make some with bones. I think I still have quite a bit of bones in here. Let's have a look. Yeah, I did save them, so we'll get the bones out. We'll use the bones to make epoxy with this fresh bone. Min-max craft. And that allows us to make that. So in a minute we'll have more of that. Band is 1,000. What time is it? Oh, it's still early. That's nice. We'll go on for a while longer. Probably, maybe another hour. I don't know yet. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. For now, I'm having fun, so I'm fine with going off for a little bit longer. Hey, Kiva! Nice of you to drop in. That's so yeah, nearly done. I think so. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so let's slowly fill that up so that we can make that thing. How's this doing? That's done. Well, most, but here we can now make this stuff. So that is good. And did I put any in here by any chance? No. Did I put any in here? Would be a good chance, but no. Sort. So this stuff too, the acidic glands, I can drop into the cleaner. Miasma. I think I can put that in there too. Let's have a look. Distilled. What do you... It doesn't really say. Can I click on this? Ah, chemistry bench. Yeah, so I can't do that. And you need lithium, which I don't have, to make distilled miasmic coating, and then you can make all kinds of nice toys. Which right now, I can't. Because lithium is not on this map. Doesn't mean you can't get it on this map. It does, however, mean that it's a little bit harder to get. Because you basically, you're using or abusing game mechanics for it by building power banks and then ripping them apart. And for some reason, the game decided it would be a good idea to then give you... oh, I still have meat. Let's put that in the freezer. To give you some lithium. Not much, but some. Okay, meat in the freezer. So, quite happy with that thing. That means I can take my time in deciding what I do with that meat. And see, how far is this? That's more or less done. So we'll grab that one. Put that in there. That's part of what we need. My brain is like a sieve. Everything just falls out. 5 more. 5 more. Okay, we can do that. 5 more. Let's just split it off. 5 more. There we go. All right. 5 more. I also saw 15 electronics. I can only make 1. What do I need? Copper wire, gold wire, copper and gold wire. So we're going to make that. I hope that's enough. So just click the craftable and then gold wire and oh, there's another one there, copper wire. Do it up. And let's get rid of that stuff. Try to keep my inventory somewhat organized. There. Oh, I saw something in here that I need. There. Put that in there as well, because that's needed for electronics. That one is done. That's good. I don't remember why I needed it, but it's good it's done. This one should be done. Sort. We have some stuff here that we don't really need right now. How's this going? That's nearly done. So I needed 15, 11, 13, 15. Am I going to make that? I'm not going to make that. I think I need 1 more? Or am I just on? Yeah, 1 ingot more of copper. I'll just take the whole stack. Take the whole stack and put that in. Make 1 more copper wire. Then we should be able to make, yep, 15. Excellent. The clean machine. Okay, let's go look. And it still needs 40 more, so that's 8 ingots more of wire. We'll make that. Craftable. 8. 8 times 5. 40, so that, yeah. And now we wait, and the bio cleaner should be on there. Okay, let's have a look. Battery spotlight, very cool, but not what we need. Generator, not make that. Come on, there it is. Biofuel biocleaner. I will craft that. How many steps I've taken? Let's see. I did work from home, but also do groceries. However, I groceries by car, so I walk by car. It's really shelter. I didn't do much. It's there. I gave up on tracking steps. You know. Okay. Demo the this crust machine. Okay, the one thing with noxious crust is it. So when you harvest this, you want to make sure that you have a mount you, because for some reason it does not hurt them. So we put that in, and it will start converting it automatically. So this silica, that's 6 of it, will actually turn into 30. And I saw I was low on copper, so we're actually going to use the new pickaxe and see if we can find some copper. Oh wait, hang on. I have a mine we can go to. Oh boy, there's a really big storm coming. So, whatever we do, we want to be inside. But, the good part, guess what's down here? Inside. Okay, light on. Get the gun. See, there's copper still here. And I think a lot of bees. I think this one had 3 nests of bees in there. Oh, and exotics. Bees. I love it. Bye, bees. Oh, and there's a worm. Let's get rid of him. There. Bees. I really don't like bees. There we go. The nest is supposed to be there somewhere. There. I love this thing. It's a flamethrower. No? What's this? This is silica. I've got one upstairs. Oh, I hear more of them. Come here, you bastards. Where did you come from? There. And that's another hive down. Yeah, 3 hives in here, and, well, no more. They're dead. And in the meantime, there's a storm going on outside. More bees. Okay, there we go. I thought I already had it, but I didn't. Okay, so now for the genius of this pickaxe. Let's see, is this going good here? It's still, storm is still raging, but that's okay. The Viridian, the night pickaxe. So this gives me noxious crust in addition to the stuff. That's gold. That's also good to know. So instead of just getting this once, I'm actually getting it like 4 or 5 times. The only thing is, like I said, it hurts. So we do give our nice mount it to carry. And there's exotics, so we're gonna put one of the... I'm probably gonna leave this here because it's always the same spot it spawns at. That's not useful. Hang on, we need to do that differently. Let's see. Do it again. Keep away. I need to wait until it's completely gone. So the game knows it's gone. It doesn't know yet. That's why this snaps to all these positions. Probably need to do it again. Oh, come on. Work with me on this. An idea... Reset focus grid. End. Yeah, that's better. Let's see. It's always hard to place stuff the way you can still use it like that. Yeah, that's better. There we go. So this is excellent for this stuff. Okay. We have 16 from the harvest. Just on him, but I can just flip it there. There. Have 16. So, time to harvest. Excellent. Come on. Up there. Okay. It's gonna take a good while to all through the cleanser. So that's okay. Oh, done. Okay, can I reach this? Did by the bee foot thrower, some on the beehives, as in it completely burns everything in it, which is not that strange, I guess. As you can see, my health, it's not going really well now because of that noxious stuff, but that's why we brought this little friend. Get all the noxious crust in there, and he's fine with it. Let's empty this cave out. Okay. As you can see, that's my water pump. That's how the base gets water. My favorite gamer. Oh boy. You know I don't keep track of that. Oh! Yeah, my favorite game. Well, to be honest, I really enjoyed playing Ark. It's just that I also really disagree with the path they chose. with the with that survival ascended. So I guess that would be my, well, not my favorite. I'm also quite fond of Star Citizen, but again, you know, that also has its, everything has its flaws, really. If I look at when I was a lot younger, what I enjoyed playing was a game called Ultima Online, which was essentially the first real online game. That's not gonna go. Need to put another one on. Like the first online game that that you could play, like multiplayer and stuff like that. I really enjoyed that. But yeah, it's hard, you know, because over the years there's been quite a few games that I played and that I enjoyed. And how about you? If you look at, okay, your all-time favorite, you know, what is your all-time favorite? Do you even have an all-time favorite? Because I think it's really hard. Because, like, each, like, era, or whatever you want to call it, has something that I liked. You know, I loved when I still had my my Amiga. I loved to play Elite. And then at a certain point, they made a game called Elite Dangerous. And I don't know if you know that, but then I loved to play that. And that was one of the first games I actually played, like, in VR. Insane, that game in VR. Because you can basically, you explore planets. Oh, I think I fell off, didn't I? No, I didn't. And then you can actually fly on those planets. That's not gonna work like that. So what's your all-time favorite? It's pretty cool. We're leaving that one, but I definitely want Street or something. Yeah, like that. There we go. So we have gold and silica in here. I think that's it. Let me, yeah, I don't need to mark the map. I can do that later. Close. So, I think, okay. It's all empty. One. Okay, so filling for that. That's good. Oh, I hate those things. Die, bastard. There. And where's the other three? They're bound to be coming. It looks... point of view, yeah, that's better. Now I can actually see. certain games are like classics. You know? Game, and your guys basically, they ran exactly what you told them to. So if you told them to go somewhere, they'd go there. It was pretty cool. Okay, so a lot of noxious crust, actually so much I can't carry it all. So we bring this to this machine. Let's see where's the exotics. Exotics, let's put that in first. Take that out. Then we'll put the copper in. That. Take that out. Coal, gold. Okay, so that's all running. And that will create, like here you see, we'll take exotics, so that times 5 makes a lot more exotics than what we've gathered. So that's good. And I think, sometimes, oh, you're already lying down again. Good. Let's see. Okay. Too competitive. Yeah. Yeah, I know that feeling. Let's get you some health. Yeah, don't, no idea. Probably from your mother. You get that one out. So this is 1 stack. We'll take that. Yeah, it must be your mother. I don't know. Not me. I'm a pushover. Okay, put that in there. And we have a lot of this stuff for some reason. Put that in there. You can use it for other stuff. Let's see. Jeez, there's a lot of junk in here. So that's the one disadvantage of using that, let's make it morning, of using that axe, because you get so much stuff. Have any dreams to pursue streaming? I just do it for fun. Really, I like just, play my game and do my stuff. And, well, it's nice that you guys are there. I can talk to you guys. Sometimes there's other people there that I can talk to. So, yeah, it's just for fun, you know. Mind you, I wouldn't mind if there was like 100 people watching. It's just also, it becomes like a job then. And right now it's just fun, you know. There's always a trade-off. There's always a trade-off. Let's see, what else? What else goes in there? Not silica yet, because I'm not making glass right now. You could, of course, make some glass, because I still need to build a greenhouse. There's plenty, always plenty to do. You know what? Let's make 100 glass. And we need this one for that, so we put it in there. That's going to take a while to run. This thing is still busy. Take that out. As you can see, it's gathering quite a lot of exotics. So this is a nice harvest. Already have more than 100 from one node. So that's pretty good. And that's the last one, and then we go copper, a lot of copper, gold, iron. Yeah, we're getting quite a few things here. Sort that. Was that the last one? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Excellent. There we go. So, the supply cabinet is starting to look a little better. And we had some coal. So we'll put the coal with the coal. Let's see, there was other stuff here. Let's just do that. And I see I have some meat. So let's put that in as well. Yeah. It's actually starting to look like a supply closet. Amazing. Very good. Alright, let's sort my inventory. There. So I have food. Yeah. It's good. And another flash storm. Yeah. Outsource. Tell you. So this all works. I just last first. Pick the glass first. There. How much? There's no steel there. There's 3 steel here. That's not. Let's see. What else do I need for glass walls? Heavy glass. There. Glass, steel, of course, epoxy. The bane of my life. Epoxy. That's 8. That's much. So in the meantime, all hell is breaking outside. Actually, this I just outside construct and everything. And your tree's on fire. Because it will make fire. You can see that the score isn't really good. The windmills, because they're bad. I need to fix those in a minute. But, yeah. So, it's just... I'm not there now. Our power is still fine. I'll wait for the storm to go up there and fix things. That would not be a healthy thing to do now. You actually get an achievement if you get hit by lightning in the game. And then you get another achievement if you get hit again. Let's try not to get the achievement. Like a lot of leather now. A lot of fur. Unfortunately, not so much epoxy. Holy hell. Wow. I think it's impressive, you know? It looks cool. But let's not be out there. I could use another drink. I'm gonna grab a glass of Coke. Okay, I'm back. Oh, sorry. I don't feel like putting up the intermission screen. It looks like crap. Okay, we'll make some more epoxy. And then I'll try to remember what I was making. Oh yeah, windows. That was it. For the greenhouse. Oh look, fire. Thankfully not in here. One good thing though, I just realized. I hope that doesn't burn all the way down, because you can actually harvest that. We need to wait until it's burned out. If you're lucky, it turns into a humongous lump of charcoal. Yes, we're lucky. I think I'm on fire. Yeah, I am. What's that? Okay, I've never seen that before. But I do have the charcoal. Mind you, I'm also nearly dead. So I was literally somewhat on fire. Let's heal up a bit. Hey, free charcoal, that's not something to say no to. And since the smoker exclusively uses charcoal, we can put that in there. Excellent. And then glass. How's that going? Let's grab these two. Then we go here. And let's see, I need 4 of these. I can make 2 now. Let's start with 2 then. Okay. So the reason I'm making the reinforced one, although they don't look great, because the glass ones pull up bricks. Want to have that one? That's no. Other one. That's and will actually give these plants a bonus. So it might already give them. Let's have a look. Can I view the plant? There used to be a button to just view. I don't see it now. Only harvest. Well, you can see it on the left. There's all kinds of modifiers. I think it has the green modifier now. So of the half ones, the halves. Have a look. Of course, I could have just left the door open. Seriously, gonna go. Let's see. I just don't know if I have enough epoxy. I might not. Probably not. Yeah, we're low on epoxy. That's annoying. Is there another way to make it? Is there anything else I can use for that? Bone? Tree sap and sulfur. Let's grab some tree sap and sulfur then. So I think we still have some sulfur. Is there any tree sap in here? No. In here? No. Okay. There is some in here. Oh, that's really not a lot. Man, that sucks. Do I still have wood here? A little, not enough. Wood in here? Also not enough. I think I'm gonna have to cut down a tree or something. Is there wood in here? Holy shite. Is there wood in here? Only a little, only the refined wood. That's not what I need. So much junk. And no wood. Like I said, it's not really an animal-friendly thing. The only thing is, if I don't, he will try to do the same with me, only with teeth. Okay. Any advice to my... What is this? To my younger self. Oh, God. I don't know. There are so many things that, if I think about it now, that I could have done differently and that would have probably been better to do differently. But I think everyone has that, you know. Even you're 18, and I'm convinced that you have things that you think, oh, I should have done that differently. Everyone has that. But that's also part of life, you know. That's how you learn. You make mistakes. You know, I think certain mistakes you have to make yourself. You know, it's like the first time you realize that fire is hot. I can tell people fire's hot. Careful with it. You know, but until they feel it for the first time that, yeah, actually it is hot. You know, they're not gonna know. Tree sap. Tree sap. It's difficult. I don't know. I think, you know, learn from your mistakes. Don't dwell on the past too much. I think that would be the most important things, you know. You can regret past mistakes, but the only thing you can really do is try to be a better person in the future, you know. If stuff like that is really bothering you, I guess that would be the thing to look out for. How do I make sure I don't make the mistakes I used to make again? I don't know. You know, the thing is, the past is the past, and there's just nothing one can do to change that. You know? It's just the way it is. But you can definitely make different choices for your future. Of course it's easier now, because now I'm an adult, and I remember when I was like 16, 18, I was totally messed up. You know, I had all kinds of ideas about how I would change the world and stuff. But I think that's also part of growing up. You know, at a certain age, it's you against the world, and you can take the whole world. And as you mature, you realize that certain things are maybe less important than you thought, and other stuff is more important than you thought. It's just the way life is, you know? And I don't mean to sound morose, but, especially after I had the stroke, certain things that I thought were important until that point, suddenly, they weren't. They didn't matter. And other stuff became important. That's life. You grow older, and if you're lucky enough to still be around, you learn and learn. Let's see. Reinforced glass half pieces. How many can I make? Oh, I'm missing glass. So I can make more if I have glass. Let's have a look. Alright. More glass. So, reinforced glass half pieces. Well, I need 6, but I'll go for 5 right now. And let's have a look if there is, by any chance, any glass left here. No. We can make more glass. It's fine. I guess the most important thing is just to make sure, you're happy. Do stuff you enjoy. If there is stuff you really want to try, do it. Still have enough. Life is short. Okay, I have 6. Excellent. Let's put them on. It's a start. There we go. Let's have a look. Deploy. Okay, so what do I want? I want that bit, which means I can put it, if it will work with me. Yeah, I can put it on top, but it should work with me then. Ah, there we go. Oh man, come on. There. But what way am I facing? That way. That's good. That's good. Yeah. It's starting to look somewhat like a greenhouse. Let's see. Let's do this from the inside. There's the arrow. Yeah, outside. Good. And now my sound is crapping out. So let's change that. Alright. Favorite movie show? The Empire Strikes Back. That's easy. That's a good question. What's your favorite movie or show? I know The Empire Strikes Back is like ancient, I know. But I'm ancient, so I should be forgiven for that. Okay, so this is starting to look like something. So the idea is to get 2 more of these, put those up here, and then it needs a pointy roof. Oh, I know, but if I think about the one movie that I remember would be that. Oh God, Andrea, the complete truth about one thing. Let me think. Only one, right? if I would like, what would I like to know? Oh, that's a tough one. There are so many things I would like to know. Okay, if I would be like voting tactically, no, that sounds ridiculous to say it that way, but I would probably like to know how to make a fusion reactor for the simple reason that then we'd have, well, as they would say in movies, unlimited power. You know. But no, but seriously, that would be something. Either that or are we alone? Are there aliens out there, yes or no? And the complete truth might probably scare my pants off because I I believe we're not. There is no way we have a galaxy this big, so many stars. We're talking billions here, billions of stars with even more planets. I just do not believe that this is the only piece of rock that life existed on. It's just not possible. Or let's call it very improbable. You know, I just time doing that. I need to collect some stuff. Let's have a look. What time? Go on a little longer. Try not to be confused. Let's clean up this stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, but you know, not true. Either way. What are you going to do with the information? It's what are you going to do? Let's say it's not true. What are you? Thing is, get for the cure for cancer, because knowing that it's not there yet won't bring you anything. You know, to know okay how to cure cancer. The only problem is cancer. It's the same. Like look at COVID. COVID came, COVID left, and Ebola, and then something else. There's always something that enters humanity. Always. You know, it's just that way. Just doing. Oh, okay. Stay in there. Keep going. I'll grab a new one. We have more here. Okay, I said earlier about the noxious stuff. This is all what came out, and it's not even halfway done yet. Yeah, I want this one in my inventory. So what we got here? Copper ore. Let's take that out. Coal. I'll put the copper in here. Yep. I probably need to fill this one up. That's not that bad yet. There. Oh, I don't know, Nick. I really don't know. I hope there will be, but you know, humanity doesn't really have a really good track record there. Look at history. We're always finding newer ways and better ways to kill each other for some reason. I never quite understood what the point of all that was. Okay, so that makes fuel again. Okay, let's see. So this is going to make more. What's this? Oh, copper? Copper, copper, copper. We're going to be drowning in copper. Although there's quite a lot of iron too. That's good. let's get this guy. And I know what we can get. Sulfur. We need sulfur. All right. So no, I would not. I don't want anyone to die, so for my happiness, no. I would not push that button. I guess we'll see in a minute. I know. Oh, there's sulfur. And salt. Let's have a look. Do these things give the good stuff? Oh yes, it does. That is good. It's gonna take me a day to process it, but salt? Salt also does. Oh, that is wonderful. So let's put that in there. Sulfur. And store that before it kills me. There. Jesus, Nick, what is this? 20 questions? If you could be a professional in any sport, profession, or thing in general, and make good money with it, what would you choose? I would probably want to be a doctor. Heal people. I think that would be a good thing. Apart from that, I don't know. That's it here, I think. Piggy. Let's see. I'm more sulfur. Come on. Give me more. Oh, beehive. I remember you. Come here. Play with me. Down then. You little shit. Come on. Let me turn you into a marshmallow. It's so funny. You killed them. Is there no sulfur here? I might have mined it all already. pretty much gone. Yeah, that one is empty. Hey. Oh yeah, that's the one opposite the base. There's no sulfur in here. That's no point. All right, let's throw that stuff into the processor. Okay. I do like this. This will be nice when it's done. Little greenhouse. That'll be fun. Alright. Get in there. Yeah, a little bit back there. You go lie down there. Take a nap. And I'll take all that. And then run to this. Okay, so I have salt. That will actually turn into quite a lot of salt. That's good. Copper ore, we can take that out. This one's not doing anything. Put it in there. Okay. There's the hive. Hive is getting pretty full. I got some more of that. Sort. That queen bee is still there, so yeah, that's going good. And we have a pretty good amount of beeswax now. Okay. If I hadn't put that railing there, I would have been downstairs now, because I was walking the wrong way. Okay, let's consume this. Get all the food buffs. I miss you too, buddy. I'll see you soon, though. That's a good thing. Looking forward to it. Can't remember the last time I flew in an aircraft, so that'll be interesting. Okay, there we go. Fill up the fuel. Man, brain is getting tired, I think. Still amazing. Okay, so that's in. What else can I do? I can do a quick run for the whatchamacallit? The harvesters. I have 3 full cans, so that's good. I'll do a little harvester pickup. There. I'm sorry, but we will have to go again. There. Okay. All right. Go by the harvesters. There is one here. So I have no idea how much that picked up. Let's go look. It is actually, it did use all the fuel. Oh, that. Well. So, get platinum ore. And go buddy. Sleep well, and see you soon. Tomorrow. So that one's done. But have a good sleep well. I'll know about my travel plans as soon as I know more. There we go. There's the. I think one more up there. Come on then. Show your face. There. I don't remember bees. I don't think there's any bees. No. Where did I put that harvester? Right there. Also full. Excellent. That is good news. This actually means I can make more glass, which is good news. Oh, come on. There you go. Okay, close that. Go inside. Come on. Yeah. Okay. There. Let's put some more of that stuff in here. Ooh, that's starting to get pretty full. I want another. I need 6, so that's 6 of 20. 120. Let's make it 150 glass. Let's put that in first. There. Okay. What else? What else? That was the silica. We have... Actually, the platinum also needs to go in here. There. And then... Let's put the oxide... right there, or... Let's see. How about the other one? No, that's not the other one. That's the other one. Let's put it there. Okay. Close. How is this going? Those are full. Let's add the empty ones. And we could use some more resources, because that's not going to last. So this is why I built this greenhouse. It's actually to just get a whole lot of fiber. And I still need to hook up the power, then we'll get even more. So that's that. What's this? Add all that, and we need to add some of that, what's it called, tree sap. Some more here, yep, got that, excellent. So that was, hang on, I could make epoxy with that. How much can I make now? 36. Let's craft 20. 20. Okay. Yep. And then the rest of the tree sap will go into the oh, my brain. Composter. That's it. There. All right. Stored it. Excellent. So this is going to make more fuel, which we need. And let's have a look. Can I make? Yes, I can. Can I make 2? No, only 1. I need 10 glass. Do we have 10 glass? We even have more. Excellent. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today because it's been a long day. I have to get up pretty early tomorrow because I am going into the office. We only work at home for a couple of the week. So we have 3 days in the tomorrow is the office days. Okay. So here we go. Put these 2 in. Quite happy with that. And that would be, I think that one, no? That one? That one? And then that looks, but that is not. One. Turn it around so the arrow is out. So, most of the greenhouse. Only a roof. So that will be something for tomorrow. And yeah, I'm quite happy with this. Good progress. Good progress. Hey, yeah, I know the feeling, Steve. Really gonna go to bed in a minute. My alarm again 6, so just long I usually stream. Didn't mind the deep conversation my son and his enjoying because 20 questions. Yeah, I'll be back on Friday and gonna have a look. Maybe I'll be streaming Icarus. Maybe it'll be Star Citizen. I'm not sure yet. New patch came out today. We'll check it out tomorrow to see if it's anything like stable. Because I really don't feel like showering you with misery. You don't watch streams to be miserable. You watch streams to see something fun or learn something or whatever, but not miserable. So Friday I'll be back. Either Star Citizen or Icarus. We'll see. The VOD will be on YouTube later. I'm not sure if it will be today, but I'll try. Stay safe out there. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.